Everybody, that's okay. No, the trick of me is not, and that's okay. Today is currently February 28th, 2026. My content is not for everyone. I am my biggest cheerleader. To the genuine ones with no misintentions, never give up on yourself because someone is planning your downfall. And I say respectfully, my content is not for everyone. Not everyone, shake of me. Only yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Love yourself. Don't dim your light. Hold on 1 second. You understood right from wrong. They would never understand it was truly God's protection. They would never understand maturing is different when it comes to your body language, actually moving on what you actually said at the ending when it comes to your reflection. They would never understand it was never head in your vein. Regardless, they try to control the narratives at the end of the day. Love yourself, don't dim your light. Illustrate on me. Always be yourself, and I say it respectfully. Never get discouraged when it comes to authenticity. Fall from a copycat, they would never understand how you elevate regardless trying to hex your life. Who praying to get downfall don't want you to smile. They want to see you frown at the end day, regardless you allowing you to smile. Allowing you to see why you chose yourself when it comes to hold on 1 second. Running wasn't running from your past when it comes to hold on 1 second. It was truly fall from God's rejection when it comes to taking accountability for your actions. No, it would shake on me. Be yourself, be yourself. My content is not for everybody, and that's okay. I am my biggest cheerleader, and I say it respectfully. To the genuine ones, never give up on yourself because someone do not love you, respect you, or protect you, or meet you halfway. You matter and you're worthy. When you don't run from your past and you take accountability for your action, that energy is different. Never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone and always have since day one. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. But I go live every night. No, and the check on me at 10:15 on YouTube. Yeah. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. The fact that they wanted you to dim your light. Getting discouraged, they would never understand how God was really treating you right. It's going to be chicks and dudes that's going to try to control the narrative, but giving up on your conscience, they would never understand elevation. Authentic, be yourself. My content, everybody, that's okay. Entertainment purposes only. It's currently February 28, 2026. No, that's a trait of me. You ever mind your business with the mind of your business? You ever got that phone call? That one family member, friend, or associate, you put a name in your book. Everybody wants to have a house meeting, let alone, are you available for FaceTime if you can't come in person? No, Evan's right over me. You ever had that one family member that used to bullshit or whatever the case may be? Took them out facelifts and injections and shit? No, Evan tricked on me. Bitch, what did we discover today? No, betrayed on me. When you realize you need to continue to keep the Discovery Channel off for all the right reasons, we wasn't ready for one-sided conversation. Bitch, what the fuck happened to you? Oh, you get to the house or whatever the case may be. This fool wants to reveal they face you or whatever the case may be, they facelift. What doctor did you go to? No, Edward Trey told me we need to go fuck them up because that's some bullshit, bitch. Wait, you mean to tell me the healing process is over? Oh, you spend all that money on what? Start changing your fucking growth, bitch. What the fuck? You agreed to this bullshit? I wanted to change my life. Ever straight on me, bitch. What happened? Ever straight on me. You wasn't on the right fucking page when it came to common sense that fucking day. No, the trade on me. You know that one family and friend that reach out to you? I need a prayer or two. No, ever straight on me. But this motherfucker took them out. They about to do some shit out the ordinary that you may not agree with, but you a big support team at the end of the day. Can you help me fix it back? Bitch, I don't know what I'm gonna do for you besides show you today it's okay to love yourself, bitch. Don't be insecure. We love you. No, infiltrate on me. My content is everybody, and that's okay. No, infiltrate on me. It's not. Entertainment purposes only. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that You ever been within mind of your business? You know you got that one sibling, or let alone you're the parent. No, ever straight it off of me. Lord Jesus. You know you got the one child that's abnormal that would do shit like this when it come to little, acne or shit going on or whatever the case may be. Then you got the other child that's so special to you that put fucking stickers on their face. And you still say to them, that's my baby, bitch, that been your baby since day one. But what the fuck makes them fucking so special besides me at the end of the day? Nothing straight off me. You look stupid. And what they look like is the trade off. They got a whole bunch of fucking stickers on their fucking face. Look like I don't know what. Is that a character? It's a trade off of me. When you realize you didn't outgrow your childhood because you still gotta deal with your siblings and shit, entertainment purposes only. When it comes to, that a live parent or guardian or family friend that know y'all bond at the end of the day, we see the bond between you guys at the end of the day. We love to see it. But y'all play too fucking much. It's the trick on me. No, how the fuck they still special and I'm not special yet? And only about to hold on 1 second. The mother and the father trying to get their mental health together. Bitch, I wasn't part of this fucking conversation. What the fuck y'all got going on? It's the trick of me. You ever was competing with your motherfucking siblings and not accidentally, intentionally. No, it's the trick of me. Y'all been in the motherfucking mirror at the end of the day, but now no jealousy or envy shit. No, it was just being motherfucking funny. We ain't the same, bitch, and I say that respectfully. You in the motherfucking mirror, you just say, who look better today? What? You ever had your parent in a conversation and they trying to figure out their own mental health? What the fuck did I sign up for? No, it looks right on me. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all special. Oh, now you call me special. It looks right on me. Not the way you fucking think, dumbass. It looks right on me. Y'all look cute. But you ever had that one guardian or parent at the end of the day that didn't want to be participating in a one-sided, unsided agreement? How do I look today? It's like, why you just can't answer the goddamn question? Y'all look regular. What the fuck? Motherfuckers say, but we gave birth to you. It was straight on me. We didn't ask you to answer the fucking question. We in the mirror. What our outfit? Hello. I'm Naya, Junior Letter Spot, and I would never hurt myself regardless praying to my downfall or let alone threat in my life. Today is currently February 28th, 2026. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Always be yourself with no intentions. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. And this is peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. All you think is never know malicious is hi to the genuine ones. Love yourself. All you think is never know malicious intentions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Monday self-love every day. Tuesday self-control every day. Wednesday motivation every day. Thursday choose yourself. Never let them dim your light when you choose yourself. Friday, you mad and you worthy. Even when a stranger, someone that don't even know you at the end of the day, when you understand maturing, regardless they know you or not, never let the hater dim your light. Saturday, fall from the hater. Never stay in your lane, hater. Sunday, never give up on yourself. You are the blessing within. They would never understand your reflection when it comes to having hope within. F-A-I-T-H, I love myself, not to dim my light. I'm far from a curse, you ain't gotta support me. Showing me I am my biggest cheerleader. When you pray on my downfall. Only thing you're stuck with no malicious is when you fall from a curse. Understand and choose your reflection regardless of praying your downfall. You are my sunshine. You are a blessing. Never let the hater dim your light. You matter. You are worthy. You matter. You are worthy. Only thing you're stuck with no malicious intentions. Domestic violence. Verbally, physically, emotionally, someone had a hair problem to do someone wrong, you only the
because you didn't know someone this whole entire time. Only realized the whole of a second you gotta actually go within the hell. It was never an overnight process. Only to realize the whole second you don't wish something your worst to me, regardless if you know them or not. Racism, discrimination, it's a choice. Folks who try to act like they know you, let alone discredit you at the end of the day, or try to make you feel like you're not worthy of choosing your faith, all because regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, your age, or being a truth teller. Violence, folks hurt each other. Violence, folks hurt each other regardless of your sexual orientation. Certain folks don't condone that in their vocabulary. Hold on one second. I know how to respect my neighbor, no malicious intentions. Hey, crime, folks, you ain't gotta know. Hey, crime, folks dealing with depression, anxiety, PTSD when they try to speak up for themselves, all because someone's culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or age. Someone's projecting on an innocent person. Speaking up for yourself, never get discouraged. Gang stalking awareness is real. Individual hack your devices, monitor your day-to-day activities, change your settings, trying to hack your devices, ruin your reputation when it comes to your reflection. Gang stalking is real towards your household. Individuals root out your mail, your packages, monitor your day-to-day activities, clone your devices, monitor when you go from point A to Z, let people watch your day-to-day activities, try to project fear in you. They would even create a narrative that you're not worthy of choosing yourself because folks don't even know you at the end of the day. You have a whole lot of people not liking you for no reason, but this type of stuff actually happens. When it comes to getting stalking, you don't gotta know somebody for someone to watch your day-to-day activities or let alone hack your devices, your accounts, your emails, or whatever the case may be. Or you got people from your past that's monitoring your day-to-day activities and having someone being a monitoring spirit when it comes to you showing up for yourself. How folks try to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, try to hex your life, praying your downfall, and they even hackers sometimes, and they would try to make you feel like you gotta live in fear. But never give up on yourself. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm peace, I bring peace, peace and respect, so respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Never give up on yourself regardless of praying and get downfall. We all like the same. Love yourself. Gotta go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just because moments, call your energy back. No negative energy. Love yourself because you decide to choose yourself. Step out on faith at the end of the day. Wasn't running from your past when it comes to your reflection. Taking accountability for your actions. Never give up on yourself. You're mad and you're worthy. It's going to fully have folks that have skeletons in their own closet that would try to project on you insecurity, jealousy, envy, or insecurity, or even try to ruin your life. But if you're mad and you're worthy, you are protected to the genuine ones with no misintentions. All that jealousy, hate, keep it pushing. Gotta go. Stop the violence. We all don't pray the same. I pray to the good God with no malicious intentions. No soul cell over here. Gotta go.
I'm Naya, Junior, a lot of respect, and my content is not for everyone. Entertainment purposes only. Now, illustrate on me. Regardless if you're big single or not, or whatever the case may be, you decide to go out and have a good time. Folks call you up regardless if it's family or not. Hey, what's going on, baby? How you doing? No, I have to trade on me. What's going on? Case may be. And enjoy yourself or whatever. You start flirting and shit. And the person you start flirting with, this motherfucker want a double with another extra double when it comes to their motherfucking drink at the end of the day when it comes to some Henny. Oh, bitch, we cannot relate. What kind of shit you on? Entertain on me, bitch. You strong. No, for real. You ever started talking to someone in the club, dancing scenery and shit, or decide to go out at a barbecue? You put a name in your book. In the bar, you decide to go buy someone a drink. You see what's up with the mother case to be. Hold on 1 second. I should have kept that last conversation to my motherfucking self when I realized in the day this wasn't gonna go right. I didn't pray on it hard enough. Everything on the fuck. No, for real. My content is not for everyone. And that's okay. I love to talk about love. I'm Naya, Junior, with love, respect. Love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. L went a long way. A level to your mindset when it comes to your health. Someone actually didn't have to pretend to love you when it comes to elevation. Who would have knew that someone would truly protect your heart? Hold on 1 second, but it's out having options. Someone's trying to project insecurities on you besides love you the first time around. Who would have knew that V will allow you to see that someone could truly value your time and day, fall from excuse? Who would have knew that someone just wanted to maintain your smile, to continue to fix your crown, pray for not against you? They ain't had to dibble and dab with Sparkle, go to that warlock or that Terry or that comic or he say, she say when they come to hold on 1 second, better days ahead. They soul was never for sale. They understood that certain conversations that ended didn't allow them to see why they was truly relatable, but they past fumbled them. That energy is different when someone she walks into your life to show you the end that you was far from bugging. You know, expressing yourself, acting for someone to love you properly, respect you, being loyalty, something different at the end of the day when they come to hold on 1 second, fall from competition when someone didn't have to rob you mentally, spiritually, or financially. Someone bringing peace into your life besides bringing stagnant into your life. Hold on 1 second, who would have knew that someone wasn't pretending? You know, someone wasn't pretending bringing peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just because moments. That peace hits different. You know, someone didn't have to pretend to love you. They wasn't wearing a mask to mislead you. They wasn't doing it for likes, views, or cloud chasing or fame. Well, on a script when it comes to hold on 1 second. They wasn't trying to paint you up to be the fool in an unhealthy way. The energy is different. Because they wanted you to see that it was okay to express yourself, to be emotionally available. Who would have knew that two people could pour into each other to be comfortable?
No, ever checked on me. When the right person see you, they hear you and respect you. They got malicious.
Your biggest cheerleader up close and personal behind closed doors. You got chicks praying to get downfall all because you understood. Hold on 1 second. Your testimony is different, how strong you really are. That relationship when it came to that marriage that they didn't work out. That relationship when it came to the abuse didn't work out. Well, that's part of your past when it come to your history. Wasn't running from your past when it come to your reflection. They would never understand that. Hold on 1 second. You wasn't trying to lose you when it come to hold on 1 second. Praying and go within and asking God for guidance when it come to better days ahead. How God brought the right person to you like to bring you balance. Acknowledge that hold on 1 second. They understood how to maintain your weather when it comes to hold on 1 second was far from a challenge. You know, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, even sick day. Someone didn't have to pretend to love you, let alone hate.
No, ever checked on me. Yeah.
You know that person that everybody said it wasn't going to work out. They trying to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially when it comes to your free will. But who would have known then they didn't know what they was talking about? Because when the right person walk into your life at the end of the day, those conversations when it come to he say she's at the end of the day.
They damn sure was on the same page. Hello, ever checked on me.
Because when the right person walks into your life, not only they praying for you, you gain the love of a best friend, a business partner, only was to hold on 1 second. God was still beside your side, allowing you to see why you understood your growth when it comes to maturing. God opens certain doors when it comes to being refilling. God's allowing you to see why you still healing. God's allowing you to see why you understood why you stepped out on faith that day when it come to your heart, allowing yourself to be open and emotionally available. You almost gave up on the love department, but the love of your life didn't have to pretend. Regardless of he say, she's the end of the day. Who would have knew at the end of the day? The love of your life didn't have to hurt you when it comes to better days ahead.
Ever checked on me.
You know, my content is not everybody. You know, when someone comes into your life new, y'all may not pray the same, but someone is praying for you, not against you. The energy is different. And they don't got to listen to the shortchange of your growth. They don't got time to dim your light when it comes to better days ahead. When someone understands the day, I had a past as well. I've been through unhealthy relationships. I know how it feels not to feel loved or respected. But when someone means they say actions spoke louder than words, they ain't have time to shortchange you when it comes to your growth, let alone when it comes to hold on 1 second, mature in.
Ever checked on me. Over yourself. I'm Naya Gina Respect.
I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. You know, no mother or father should ever have a child or guardian should have a child stripped away from them due to someone's lack of jealousy, envy, or insecurity, or because someone wants to project domestic violence, racism, discrimination, hate crime, or gang stalking awareness or violence towards someone's child at the end of the day, or trying to hex someone's life, mentally, spiritually, or financially, or doesn't want someone to pursue their happiness at the end of the day because someone wants to hold ties against someone at the end of the day. How this type of stuff actually happens, and no mother or father should ever have to get that phone call or trying to figure out their train of thought. Did I hear what I just heard? Because someone lacks self-control. No mother or father should ever get that phone call of losing a child, and I say respectfully, because someone lacks self-control. My content is not for everybody. No mother or father should ever have their child stripped away from them because someone lacks self-control, because someone wants to control the narrative that a mother is unfit, that a mother is mentally unstable, that a father is mentally unstable, unfit. when they show up good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, and sick days, or because someone wants to divide a household and make a mother and father feel like their voice is not worthy, when they're a prayer warrior, they're a protector, a provider, and they show up good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless they came from poverty and pain, regardless they didn't have the proper love in the household, or they never saw it, or someone didn't respect it at the end of the day. They knew how to show up for their child, good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day, and they still do, regardless of trying to control the narrative to try to energy off of someone's child's energy, or try to destiny type of someone's child, or project negative energy towards someone's child, and make their child feel at the end of the day that their mother or father don't care about them, or they're alone, or nobody's going to show up for their child. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Regardless if you're a content creator or not, never get discouraged because of a hacker or someone wants to have malicious intentions towards you to project hate crime, discrimination, gang stalk awareness, racism, or discrimination or violence towards you, or domestic violence. And I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself when it comes to choosing your reflection, when it comes to better days ahead, because someone is praying to your downfall, or because you decide to say, you know what, I'm stepping on faith, I'm choosing myself. And I say that respectfully, and especially you don't run from your passion. Instead of kind of like the action, that energy is different. Because when people walk into like they see you, they hate, respect you, but nobody's attention, that energy is different. And not trying to hex your life.
Well, no, man, I'm not jealous of you. No, forever. It's a trade, no, for me.
I would never hurt myself, regardless of praying to my downfall, or regardless of who's trying to control the narrative to try to blackmail me against me to pay me out to be someone I'm truly not. And I say that respectfully. Gang stalking awareness is real. Hate crime is really real. Violence is really real. Domestic violence is really real. Racism is really real. Domestic violence is really real. And discrimination is really real. I would never hurt myself regardless of praying to my downfall or disrespecting me. And I say that respectfully. You know, when you step out on faith, they would never understand that cause at the end of the day. They'd be saying that you don't know what you're talking about because they God gave you a vision they couldn't relate to. That was confidence. Understanding that hold on one second, you was far from going being stagnant. When the devil or the enemy had potential to end, they tried to shortchange you. But God also showing that you was truly protected when it come to better days ahead. Regardless of what next door neighbor it is, regardless of their tags back with their bad habits, how they hold on one second, they dibbling down with magic and spell work trying to hex your life because you have potential. The gang stalking was real, but hold on one second, you didn't lose yourself when they said you was a crasher, but you was far from hating. You didn't have that monster of being the monster of losing yourself. Regardless if you got lost in your words, the end that you still found patience and time and they not to let yourself go. Regardless of praying your downfall, who robbed you mentally, spiritually, financially, who robbed you mentally, spiritually, financially, or who's praying against you, then at the end of the day, try to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially. Is everybody's walk of life ain't the same, and I say that respectfully, because it's gonna be certain folks that's not gonna understand how you pick yourself up to understand better days ahead. You know how you had that business plan at the end of the day, how someone to mark you, but God was showing you that you was truly protected because God restored you for all the right seasons. They would never understand that that vision was truly for yours when it comes to being authentic. Never was hold on a second competition when they would never understand elevation is different. You know, when you step out on faith, you got those new pair of sneakers. You decided to do something different. How you got chicks and dudes minding pockets, but hold on one second, we wasn't on the same page when it comes to having a third eye open. How chicks and dudes will try to blackmail you against you, trying to humble you just to try to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially. How this type of stuff actually happens because certain folks don't want you to be comfortable in your own reflection when it comes to your intuition, all because God was showing you why He was willing to bring the best out of yourself. When it comes to hold on a second, fall from stagnant. You've been dealing with spiritual warfare from a child point of view. Going into adulthood, they would never understand why God never overlooked you. How your heavenly mother, father, God had their hands on the wheel. How you had a couple, a man or a woman, an elderly person or a child trying to rob you, but God was sweet protecting you when it comes to your free will. They would never understand that. Hold on one second, God was only keeping it real. You didn't have to sell your soul to the devil. Hold on one second, they would never understand how you continue to elevate when it comes to God's level. It's going to be chicks and dudes that's going to try to control God narrative at the end because they want to play God in your life. Talking about where your God at now because they trying to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, get you locked up, put you in the cyber looking for a reaction like it was hold on one second, like it was your bad day. When it comes to what they can relate to, it's far from competing, but it's God was showing you, hold on one second, folks have malicious intentions, regardless to their tax, regardless to the neighbor. Hold on one second, it be the train of thought for me. How this type of stuff actually happens. How a mother was just minding her business, going from point A to Z. Didn't matter if it was a father, or uncle, or aunt, or uncle, a child at the end of the day. How someone wanted to take someone's growth when it comes to their potential, when it comes to their maturing. How someone didn't want someone to actually heal. They didn't like the fact that someone knew how to maintain the smile that made someone mentally unstable when it come to keeping it real. How this type of stuff actually happens. How someone could put a fit on real quick and someone is watching someone's pockets, but someone just wanted to say at the end of the day, I feel real good. Hold on 1 second, looking at me today. Now, ever check on it? As soon as you put on a new shirt and some motherfucker and watching it, you got money? No, bitch, it's a trade off for me. How chicks and dudes will watch your every move, all because you wouldn't love you, all because, hold on 1 second, you a child of God, truly favored, chosen one. Everybody's vocabulary ain't the same, but never get discouraged because someone trying to have malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. My content is not everybody. Never give up on yourself because someone is preying on your downfall, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. And when you're trying to prosper in life, regardless if it's a business idea, regardless if it's a new hairdo, regardless if you put on some new jewelry today, or a new shirt, or some new drawers, have a strength or some new socks. Never get discouraged by the enemy or the devil that's plotting against you. And I say that respectfully. Sometimes they work in groups, sometimes they work in individual. At the end of the day, they plotting on you all because you believe in your faith. They don't like the fact that you understand self-control, how to better yourself when you're being your biggest cheerleader, when you wasn't trying to mislead yourself wrong. You chose yourself not to dim your light. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. She put a little makeup on today. They said, who does she think she is? She was just getting in tune with her inner beauty. Only for a hold on 1 second, she was far from insecure when chicks and dudes was praying on her downfall. Didn't matter what type of neighbor it was, we call her tax bracket. Hold on 1 second, she was still strong. Head gone far. Hold on 1 second. Head so strong, they wanted her to be so far gone. But God gave her the strategy not to hurt herself with her own words. Loving herself, they would never understand how she was her biggest cheerleader. That flex is different when it comes to your reflection. Never give up on yourself because you are different. No ever trick on me. Be yourself. My content is not for everybody, and I say it respectfully. Regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not, never give up on yourself when someone doesn't see you, hear you, respect you, or doesn't see your potential. And I say that respectfully. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15. I post throughout the day on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, regardless to who's praying in my downfall, who's threatening my life, and I say that respectfully. Domestic violence would truly have someone in a chokehold because you're speaking the truth at the end of the day. When it comes to discrimination, racism, gang stalking awareness, hate crime, they would never understand your intuition, how you speaking out on violence. You wasn't trying to hurt yourself. You understood maturing is different when it comes to elevation, when it comes to not being stagnant. It's gonna be chicks and dudes that got their own skeletons in their closet, but maturing is different when you actually put the footwork in, wasn't a hesitation. Healing trauma, pains on the race overnight process. But never give up on yourself. And I say that respectfully. When you're trying to prosper in life and you stepping out on faith, it's going to be chicks and dudes praying your downfall, your pockets, your love life, hoping that you become homeless, hoping that you don't prosper in life, and hoping that certain individuals won't even show up for you at the end of the day. All because you're willing to choose you. But when the right people see you, hear you, respect you, they don't got malicious, and I say it respectfully. Never allow a man or a woman to threaten your life and make you feel that you're not worthy of showing up for yourself because they decide to threaten to take your kindness or weakness and they're willing to paint you to be something you're truly not, or because you're a truth teller. And at the end of the day, you didn't have malicious tendencies on that jackass head for strength on the for yourself. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just because moments. Call your energy back, love yourself. No negative energy, continue to show up for yourself. Always be yourself, and I say it respectfully. When it comes to game stalking awareness, individuals will try to set you up, blackmail you against you, or paint you to be something you're truly not at the end of the day. They will monitor your day-to-day activities, as well as hate crime. They will monitor your day-to-day activities just to project the mindset at the end of the day. That you need to live in fear, that you're not worthy at the end of the day of your own life, how violence is really real at the end of the day. You don't have to know someone or not for someone to project violence on you, and I say that respectfully. Domestic violence is real. You thought you knew somebody at the end of the day, and this whole entire time, they had a hand problem. They was verbally, physically, emotionally abusing you at the end of the day. And they would even try to turn people against you at the end of the day. How racism and discrimination is real. My content is not for everybody. It doesn't matter about your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. And I say that respectfully. Never allow someone to make you feel like you are not worthy. My content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. Today is currently February 28, 2026. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone and I always have since day one, regardless of who's doing whatever they're doing in the background.
No, ever Trey, I would never stop showing up for myself. I'm my biggest cheerleader. I'm not a hater. No, for real, for real.
And I worship the good God with no misintentions. My soul was never for sale, and I said it respectfully. I am not AI and I work alone.
Misunderstood and loved by you. Far from my head to stop the violence in the community. Misunderstood and loved by you. Far from my head to stop the violence in the community.
Peace and respect, your name must belong to me. You better want to damn me like gotta go, damn me like stop the violence. I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and I am my biggest cheerleader, and I would never hurt myself, regardless of who doesn't like the fact that I talk about gang stalking awareness, hate crime, discrimination, violence and racism, and domestic violence, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself, regardless to who is projecting negative energy towards me or praying to my downfall. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. I'm Naya, Genuine Love Respect. Gang stalking awareness is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing the fame. You know, when God sends the right people into your life,
Listen, I don't push God on everybody. Not at the track of you, let on nobody. At the track of you, watch me, allow. My content's not for everyone. Not at the track of me.
but when God sends the right people into your life, it was never competition. You know, far from wanting you to be stagnant to end it when it come to better days ahead. How folks is actually rooting you on, not to blackmail you against you, regardless of what they've been through when it comes to hit past. The energy is different. Regardless of praying to get down for someone actually praying for you. Someone actually wants you to continue to maintain your smile. That energy is different when God's fixing your crown. When God allows you to see that elevation is different. Folks acting they bite with these shoe size regardless of who's hating and they can't relate. How folks can understand that, hold on one second, your opinion wasn't one-sided when someone know how to respect you. Loyalty went a long way when the grass was green on the other side, but hold on one second, folks is actually woke when it comes to respecting you.
No, but no, we're on the same page. When we not haters,
You know, when the right people walk into your life, y'all may not pray the same, but respect is two-way street. They not trying to hex your life. They not doing magic, love spells, witchcraft, voodoo, and all that weird stuff. Told you.
No, they don't got time for that.
I don't gang stalk my neighbors. I don't hack my neighbors' device accounts or emails in the day. And I don't do come to me spells. And I don't do love spells. I don't do dibble and dabble with magic or witchcraft or voodoo, whatever case may be. I don't dibble and dabble with that dark arts type stuff when it comes to spirituality.
No, I have to tell me, I don't got time for that weird shit. Have a good day, bitch. Have a good day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just because moments. Continue to call your energy back, neighbor, neighbor. Don't dim your light when you're genuine. Hold on 1 second, then have that hold on 1 second, that mindset of being a hater. No, either, Tracy. All be yourself, all be yourself. I'm Naya, genuine love respect, gotta go.
I'm Naya, Genuine Love Respect. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook and YouTube. I go live every night at 10:15 p.m. I would never hurt myself, regardless praying to my downfall or disrespecting me, and I say respectfully. Always be yourself, but no messages.
Gotta go, stop the violence.